Hey guys, in the last video we have seen how to work with list and how we can make different operations on the list. In this video we will see how to make use of a different type of a collection which is called set and tuple. Okay, so I will just explain you an example, and with that I can explain you what is tuple first, and then we will go for the another type. So I'm creating a new class here. So on my package Python basics, I'm doing a right click, clicking on new, and then I am clicking on Python file, and here I can just give as tuple, or I can give class name as my tuple. Okay, and I will dot give .py. Okay, so in the list, if you remember, we have used a square bracket to create a list, but now in tuple we can make the tuple by using a circular bracket. Okay, so if I say my tuple equal to, and then I am giving a circular bracket, and then I am just giving any random values. Okay, so this is the tuple, and I can just go ahead, and the way we have printed list, I can just print the variable tuple. If I do right click and click on run, it will give me 13432, that is my tuple. Okay, now the question is, what is the difference between a list and the tuple? See, list is something in which we can change the values. Okay, so for example, if I go to this program which is for list, if I do right click and click on run, right now it is printing just the values. But in case I need to modify some of the value in list, it will allow me to do that. So if I do my list, and then I will put a square bracket, and I will give an index number, let's say 1. Okay, and here I will just store 10 here. So what I'm doing, I'm modifying the value of the index number 1 as 10. And now if I print my list, you can see it is printing 10. It has just replaced the value. But in tuple, you cannot change the value of a tuple. Okay, so that's mean my list is mutable and my tuple is not mutable. Okay, so if I do the similar operation like that, if I say my tuple, and here let me give index number 1, and here if I give 10, it will not allow me to do that. It will give me the error. Okay, now you may have question in your mind that when to use tuple and when to use list. See, it depends upon your application. Okay, if we allow a user to change the value, then we should always use list. And if we don't allow the user to change the value of a given collection, then we use tuple. Okay, when I say if I don't allow a user, it does not mean it's an end user. It can be possible that you are writing some kind of a API, or maybe you're writing a program which can be used by another programmer. Okay, so you need to see what is the perfect combination of your code is, which you want to supply to that other programmer or to the other company. In that case, we have to make the use of list and tuple wherever it is applicable. Okay, so as I said, list is mutable. You can change the value. In tuple, it is not mutable. You cannot change the value. Okay, now the next collection which I want to talk about is the set. Okay, just like the list and tuple, there is also one more collection which is called set. So let me create a file here. So I will call it as my set.py. Okay, and now with the tuple we have seen that we are using a circular bracket. With the list we have seen we are using a square bracket. Okay, but what about set? So if I say my set, and here to add a value in the set, I need to give a curly brace, and then I need to give something like this. Okay, and I can print my set. Okay, and if I run that, okay, so some problem is there. Let me see. Okay, so here I have, by mistake I have given curly braces here, so I need to give a circular bracket here because print does not allow you to give a curly bracket. So I will see my set because print is a function. Okay, and if I do right click and run, it will give me a set. Now, what is the difference between a set and list and tuple? See, I have already explained you the difference between list and tuple, but how the set is different. Set does not allow to have a duplicate values. For example, let's say you have some more values here, let's say 10, and then again there's a 3, then again there's a 3, and then one more there's a 3. Okay, so I'm trying to store some duplicate values in the set. If you print the set, and if you see the result, it has automatically removed the duplicate value. Okay, so sometime in some of the application there is a need that when you fetch the records, for example, I can give you, let's say there is a table of student, and with that there is a table of marks, the student which are getting a marks in a particular subject. Okay, so there are two tables. So if you fetch everything from the table which has the marks, because it would have a student name also, it would have a subject name also, it would have a marks also, you may get multiple records of the same student. But what if I want to print the name from the second table itself? So for that I would make the use of set. So there can be different applications where you're getting a duplicate values, and through that duplicate values you want only the unique values to come up. So there we can use set. So this was the example that whenever you want to have a unique values, then you should use set as your variable, and you should not use tuple and the list. Okay, one more thing. If you see my set, in this, if I print that, you can see it has printed 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. You might be thinking it is sorted already, but this is not sorted. If you put more values here, you will see that the set is not keeping all the things in a sorted manner. Okay, you will get some unsorted few things also. And here, if you want to fetch the value, for example, if I say my set, and then if I give an index number 1 here, okay, and if I do right click on run, you will get an error. Why you're getting an error? Because in set it is not possible to get a value from this square bracket. So there are different functions for that through which you can get the value. For example, if you say my set, and if you click on pop, it will pop the value from the set. Okay, so if I click on run, you will see that it has, by default, it has popped the second value. So there are more methods here which you can use to get a value from set, but not the square bracket. The reason was set does not store the values in the same order in which you have placed it. But in list, it is possible. See, because if in list, I will do something like this, and let me give a square bracket here. Okay, and if I do a right click and if I do a run, so if you see that it is maintaining the order. So the order which I have given here, the same order is here. Okay, and that is the reason if you want to fetch something from list, you can directly use a square bracket. Okay, so list and tuple can maintain the order, but set is not maintaining the order for you. So you should not use a square bracket, but yes, you can use different methods like see, there's a pop method which I have told you. There's an add method, there's a clear, copy, difference, right? So different methods are there which you can get, and you can get the value from the set. Okay, so this is all about set and tuple in this video. So in next video we'll talk something more. Alright, so thank you for watching this video. Have a great day.